Let's go to Lean Canvas. Just first off, there will be another webinar for this one that is highlighted here, you know, the business model canvas. Okay, so we will have a session, 2-hour session to talk about what business model is, okay, why it's important, and we'll go into many details in case anybody wants to join that one as well. Okay, but just so you know, the Lean Canvas is a way, is actually not a methodology, it's a tool. It's a tool, okay? It's a tool that allows you to, in one page, make a summary. It's like, imagine you write your resume, your CV, right? In one page, you have to say everything about you. So this, in one page, you have to say everything about your startup, okay? We will see an example later, okay? Why do I put here? I mentioned something about this earlier, okay? Business model, we will have a webinar for that, but business model, basically, in a sentence, is the way a company defines how they make money. As simple as that, okay? We can make it as complex as we want, but the intuition is that the business model of a company is how do they make money. And this can be a one-time purchase. So how does a clothing store make money? Okay, they take a margin every time you purchase, right? That's all. How does a real estate agent make money? Well, commission-based. Every time there is a purchase, they get a commission from another person, right? From a third party. How does Netflix make money? Not every time you watch a movie or a series, right? You have a subscription model. They charge you every month, right? So basically, business model is saying, who pays you? Is it for example, in the case of Netflix, is it the final user? Or is it the advertiser, right? Because right now, Netflix is entering the advertising model. There will be more people advertising within Netflix, like in Amazon Prime. So who pays for the service? Do I pay as the final user, or is the advertiser who pays? Or is it someone else? How much? And when? How often? Defining these three things, we have your business model, pretty much, okay? Why is this important? And I give you an example that combines business and science, pretty much. I don't know, and as you can probably see by now, it's I like physics a little bit. It's just a hobby, okay? I don't know anything about it, but I use this as an example because I think it's super relevant, okay? Jack Kilby, he got the Nobel Prize. Actually, he got, if I'm not mistaken, half of it. There were 3 people, 2 of them share half of the prize in year 2000, and he got the other half, okay? So he got his half of the Nobel Prize, pretty much by building integrated circuits, okay? Which is at the core of any device nowadays, right? But it took him to win a Nobel Prize. I mean, that's not easy task, right? So basically the idea I want to, and this is my contribution, okay? Please, this is not the author of Lean Startup, this is just my idea. So then if you need to complain or anything, just come to me, okay? But you can see how hard sometimes it is to come up with something groundbreaking. If you want to innovate at a scientific level, you have to pretty much win a Nobel Prize or invent a new vaccine or something if you want to really have a huge impact. And how easy, please take it again with caution, it's not easy, but how easy it is, for example, for a software company like Symantec, to do pretty much the same. They did the same without having to dedicate years of research and everything, okay? Basically what they did is they changed their business model. Many years ago, like 20, 30 years ago, people, probably 20 something years ago, people would just buy an antivirus. Nobody buys an antivirus now anymore, but people would just buy an antivirus. You go to the store, you buy your license, 50 euros, or in the currency that we have at the time in each country, right? You buy it and then you use it for a period of time. If you want, you buy a new license. And then they changed to a subscription model. What does it mean? They changed the rules of the game. They were pioneers in changing that. So everybody else was surprised, was shocked. Everybody else had to adapt to the way, because people would much rather prefer to pay a small amount every month than just a huge amount every year and go to the store and get the package and install it, right? So you install it once and download the updates automatically. So then by changing the business model, they changed the rule of the games. They pretty much eradicated their competition and they were a huge success. So, I mean, again, this is not simple, okay? And also the other way is not that hard. So I'm putting the two extremes, more or less, okay? But that's so you can see how you can, by defining well your business model, probably you can achieve a lot more and a lot faster, which is the key here, than with certain other things, okay? And this is super important for you guys, for people like us, who dedicate a lot of effort to research. It's sad that sometimes we lack that last part of putting that into practice in a commercial way, if that's what we want to do, okay? If not, that's also totally fine. All right, so here for us to see what the link canvas is pretty much is really simple, okay? It's really simple. This is like it's a one-page tool in which you define all the key aspects of your business. You can download it from this URL. You can use it. We have some examples at the end of the session, and basically, normally it would take just 1 hour to go through this and explain each of the blocks. Okay, so apologies for this, but I'm not going to go through all of them. Okay, you can just check later if you have specific questions. But let me give you two ideas. One of them is you can see the little red star, unique value proposition. Sorry. If you have to choose only one thing, probably that's the thing you need to focus on, okay? I think there are 9 blocks because there are different versions, okay? There are 9 blocks, right? If you have to choose only one block, make sure you nail your unique value proposition. What is it that you offer to your customers, okay? And the second thing is, normally in a chronological order, you would start by the ones that I've marked as first. You would start by defining who your customers are and what problem do they have. Okay, this is the first step. Not the most important one necessarily. As I said, the most important one is probably the unique value proposition, but the first ones in a chronological order would be those two, okay?